Aziz, shalom. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. So, I want to point out that I am clearly not the only one talking about this. And in case, I guess, I'm just passing on the messages, what I'm literally doing. Because obviously I care for our being, our living here, our way of life. And if we don't do anything about it, I mean, we're being selfish. We're not being mindfully aware that there's a future to come, that people are going to inherit what we've done now. And if they do inherit what we've done now, is that they're gonna live in a very perverted society. It, it, I, I, I don't know what other way to say this, that we have a responsibility, all of us. And I just, you know what? I know for a fact I'm one of the very few. I know it because I get on the train. I mean, now I walk outside and it's incredible how people are walking outside with their masks on. And, I don't get that part, but all right. Understand something, that all I can do is just relay the message. And I want to just show that I'm not the only one aware of this and talking about this and trying to shed light on this Daffy Duck syndrome that's everybody's catching. It's really funny, man. I mean, anyway, these guys are basically these are professionals. You can watch the whole thing, check it out. I'm just want to play a little excerpt out of it to just show you that it's my message and their message is exactly the same. Well, of course, these are professionals and they got all the equipment to do all the good stuff, but either way, the message is the same. It's all the same. And I can't say certain words in here. I guess you just have to use your imagination now, because Big Brother, the eye, is watching and hearing everything. So here, check this out. Check out what these guys say, real quick. And here's you can check out the channel. That's it right there.
Well, I just played my part. I'm a medical doctor, and I played a little bit the German part in this international great alliance that develops.
But you are trying to get doctors internationally aligned. That's why we had a conference on last Friday in Driebergen, and now today we had a similar meeting, because in Driebergen the French and the Belgians couldn't really make it, but they were here today. What do you find in general is the common ground in every country? What is going on? Why are these doctors coming together? Why are they traveling from their patients to see you and to see me, to see international lawyers?
Well, I think it's a sense of responsibility. I think the common sense that we share,
common sense.
And I'm happy that it's not only the doctors, it's even the lawyers now, coming into the scene. I think it's a sense of responsibility what we share. Responsibility in terms of our profession. We see that something is not right.
Something is not right.
It's not legal.
It's definitely not legal.
Telling this for their lawyers, and it's just not right in a scientific way.
Scientific.
And it's not good and not healthy for our patients.
Democracy is put aside. Measurements are being taken that
Democracy
are
put aside.
counterproductive for the national health and the international health situation of all the people. So a lot of people think that when you question what the government does, you're a conspiracy thinker. That's what we hear. But to question the things that are going on, isn't that to you very necessary? Because things are getting lost, like science and like democracy.
Well,
But for what? Do you have any idea for what?
To question things is natural. It's just a natural thing to do this.
All right, well, anyway, check it out. It's worth at least listening to if you got to give yourself some proof of faith that clearly something is wrong. Clearly. And every time I see it, I'm just going to pass on the message. I'm not trying to say I gave the message. I'm just saying this is my message also, literally. They just put it in a more professional way, and I'm an amateur, so you hear it in my way. Anyway, inshallah, I hope everyone is okay. And again, I'm praying, and I suggest you all pray. And pray for within. Pray and get it out. Whatever within, get it out. Seriously, because we need it. We need it. I'm telling you. It was put forth to me the other day that would you give your keys to a stranger of your house? Would you give the keys of your house to a stranger? And obviously the answer is no. You wouldn't give your keys to some stranger that you don't know. But at the same time, would you give a government control over some Daffy Duck cure and it's made by strangers? I mean, would you trust that? I mean, those are strangers making that stuff. Do they really care about our individuality? Do they really care of how we're going to feel afterwards? Do they really care, or do they make a profit? I mean, because what I understand now is that, these drug pharmaceutical companies, they have no liability. They can kill masses of people, and they can never be sued. In case many of you don't know that, you should look into that. It's a very interesting fact. So when you put that together, that they're not liable, plus they're strangers, I mean, do the math, right? Or am I being unrealistic? A fight is coming, I'm telling you, if they enforce the Daffy Duck crap on us. A fight's coming. And I really hope, I don't have to fight my neighbors. That's what I really, really hope I don't have to do. And what I mean by my neighbors, just people in general, in public. You'd be surprised of how crazy people can get because you're not wearing a Daffy Duck guard. I love it, man. Quack. Anyway, Best of luck to everyone.